Do you know what? No was actually my first word, my mum told me recently.
It was.
My brother's was more and mine was no, and that just tracks so perfectly.
Are you used to saying no? Are you someone who always says
Just
no to things?
no, I'm somewhat stubborn, I would say. I hope I disguise my defiance, but I can be, I feel like I do have a pretty good backbone.
You seem like, and this is not a bad thing, but someone who's, you're playful and fun. I've seen that side of you, but like you take your job seriously. You take, you're very cerebral. You're very, you know, things sort of. I mean, I'm sure you're spontaneous, but are you in your head a lot?
I think I just will never take for granted that I get to do this job for a living. I think it's such a privilege. I think there are so many of my dear friends who are equally and more capable that aren't in regular work. And I'm aware of how hard an entire crew works. And I do think that, you want to have fun. You don't want to be too dour about it all, but it's like it's my job. It is my job, and it's my job I'm being well paid and well taken care of, and I have to show up and be ready and be prepared. And I think it's kind of insulting to other people that are working very hard if you're not. So that, it's a balance, because obviously I work in a lot of comedy, and in a comedy TV show, you need to find levity and rapport and joy and connection and looseness. And I definitely understand that. I just think there's room for both. That hopefully you can kind of come as prepared as you can. And then, guess I do take my job seriously.
Did you prepare for this interview?
I've got my binder right here. It looks a lot like scraps of my husband's work paper, but
I'm sure you probably did. You do any, like, knowing you might just go, oh, I want to listen to an episode before I do this.
Well, Rahul, I know.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. And we have so many of the same friends.
I know. We go to these things and we're like, oh, Danielle Panabaker. Oh,
exactly.
So,
exactly.
it's a little world it's fun. It's cool. It's nice to see people,